Hello there, and welcome. So glad you could join me today. You know, our daily routines, they become like comfortable old shoes, don't they? We often don't even think about them. Waking up, having that first cup of coffee just so, reading the paper or checking the news, maybe puttering around the house or garden, having our meals at certain times. These rhythms can feel grounding, familiar, and even comforting. But have you ever paused and wondered if some of those comfortable, automatic habits might actually be influencing how you feel day to day, especially now that you're navigating life beyond 60? Maybe you've noticed your energy levels aren't quite what they used to be. Perhaps you feel a bit stiffer in the mornings. Or maybe you just sense that time seems to be etching its lines a little more deeply than you'd like. You might even find yourself saying things like, "Oh, I just can't do what I used to," more often than you'd prefer. It's easy to brush these feelings off as just part of getting older. And yes, our bodies naturally change as the years go by. But here's something really important I want us to consider together. What if some parts of our established daily routines, the very things we do without thinking, are inadvertently contributing to that feeling of accelerated aging? What if certain habits, seemingly harmless on the surface, are actually putting subtle, unnecessary wear and tear on our bodies and minds, making us feel older than we need to? It's a thought-provoking idea, isn't it? Because the good news, the truly empowering news, is that we have incredible power to influence how we age. It's not just about genetics or luck of the draw. Our daily choices, the small actions repeated day in and day out that make up our routine, play a massive role in our vitality, our resilience, our health span, and ultimately, how many vibrant, energetic years we get to enjoy. Our routines can either be a source of rejuvenation or a subtle drain on our resources. So, in this conversation, we're going to take a gentle, honest look at our daily lives. We'll explore 5 specific changes you can make to your routine, starting today, that could actually help slow down the aging process and add vital, energetic years to your life. This isn't about completely overhauling everything overnight or adopting some complicated, rigid schedule. Far from it. It's about making conscious, often small adjustments to those everyday habits, turning your routine from something that might be subtly working against you into a powerful ally for healthy, vibrant aging. Ready to discover how tweaking your day can make such a profound difference in how you look and feel? Wonderful. Let's start with something absolutely fundamental, something that occupies roughly a third of our lives, yet we might not give its quality the attention it truly deserves, especially as our schedules and bodies change after 60. I'm talking about sleep, and specifically, the quality and consistency of it within our daily routine. Now, it's a common observation, and largely true, that many people find their sleep patterns change as they get older. Maybe you have more trouble falling asleep than you used to. Perhaps you wake up more frequently during the night, or maybe you find yourself waking up very early in the morning, long before you feel truly rested and just can't seem to drift back off. Sometimes retirement itself throws a curveball into our sleep schedule. Without the structure of a workday demanding a specific wake-up time, bedtimes and wake times might become much less consistent. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, well, older people just need less sleep, or resignedly accepting, poor sleep is just part of the package now. But here's the crucial point we need to grasp. While our sleep architecture or patterns might naturally shift somewhat with age, our fundamental need for sufficient, quality, restorative sleep doesn't diminish significantly. Sleep is not just passive downtime, where our bodies switch off. It's an incredibly active and vital period of repair, restoration, and housekeeping for both our brain and body. Think about what happens during those precious sleeping hours. Our body gets busy repairing muscle tissue, building bone, regulating hormones crucial for everything from appetite to stress, and strengthening our immune system defenses. Simultaneously, our brain undertakes a critical deep clean process, clearing out metabolic waste products and toxins that accumulate during our waking hours. Sleep is also absolutely essential for consolidating memories, processing emotions, regulating our mood, and managing stress hormones like cortisol. When our daily routine doesn't prioritize consistent quality sleep, or if we simply accept fragmented, unrefreshing sleep as our new normal after 60, we might inadvertently be hitting the accelerator on the aging process. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to a whole cascade of problems that can make us look and feel older. Increased systemic inflammation, weakened immune function, cognitive impairment, mood dysregulation, metabolic disturbances, and weight gain, and accelerated skin aging. So, if your daily routine involves highly variable bedtimes and wake times, accepting frequent nighttime awakenings without addressing potential causes, or engaging in habits that sabotage good sleep, it could genuinely be making you age faster. What practical changes can we weave into our daily routine to transform sleep from an aging accelerator into a powerful anti-aging ally? The first change is embracing consistency. Try, as much as reasonably possible, to go to bed and wake up around the same time every single day. Yes, even on weekends. This regularity powerfully reinforces your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. The second change involves crafting a relaxing pre-sleep ritual. Dedicate the last hour, or at least 30 minutes, before your intended bedtime to winding down. Step away from stimulating activities. Engage in calming activities like reading a physical book, taking a warm bath, listening to soothing music, gentle stretching, or meditation. Third, let's talk about optimizing your sleep environment. Aim for a space that is cool, dark, and quiet. Evaluate your mattress and pillows for comfort and support. Your bedroom should ideally be reserved primarily for sleep and intimacy. Fourth, be mindful of evening consumption. Avoid large, heavy meals close to bedtime. Limit fluid intake late in the evening. Be cautious with caffeine, including hidden sources. Avoid alcohol close to bedtime as it fragments sleep. Fifth, manage your light exposure strategically. Get natural sunlight exposure, especially in the morning. In the evening, minimize exposure to bright artificial light, particularly blue light from electronic screens. Use dimmers, night modes, or blue light blocking glasses. If, despite implementing these routine changes consistently, you still struggle significantly with sleep, it's really important to talk to your doctor. There could be underlying medical conditions or specific sleep disorders like sleep apnea that need proper diagnosis and treatment. Making quality, restorative sleep a non-negotiable pillar of your daily routine is undeniably one of the most impactful anti-aging adjustments you can embrace after 60. Now, transitioning from our nighttime restoration to the patterns that shape our waking hours, let's examine another extremely common aspect of modern daily life that, if unchecked, can stealthily accelerate the aging process. This involves how much time we spend simply sitting down and the resulting lack of what we might call incidental movement. Take a moment to honestly reflect on your typical day. How much of it involves being seated, reading, watching television, using devices, eating meals, chatting, driving? It can add up startlingly fast. Even if you're diligent about scheduled exercise, spending the vast majority of the remaining waking hours predominantly seated can still take a significant toll and contribute to feeling older. Our bodies were designed for movement, not prolonged stillness. When we adopt a daily routine dominated by sitting, several detrimental physiological processes kick in. Our metabolism slows dramatically, our blood sugar control worsens, circulation is impaired, muscles weaken and tighten, leading to poor posture, back pain, fall risk, and bone density can decrease. Essentially, a routine characterized by extended sitting signals our body to slow down, weaken, and become less efficient, changes associated with accelerated biological aging. So, what's the crucial change? It's about consciously and frequently breaking up periods of sitting and intentionally weaving more incidental, low-intensity movement into the entire fabric of our day. How can we practically make this happen? Become a frequent stander, mover. Get up from your chair much more often. Use a timer to remind yourself to stand and move every 30 to 60 minutes. Just stand, stretch, walk around briefly. Move. While stationary, stand up during TV commercial breaks or walk around while on the phone. Stretch between chapters when reading. Activate your chores. Do squats while waiting for the kettle. Counter push-ups while waiting for toast. Walk briskly while tidying up. Choose movement over convenience. Take the stairs, park further away, walk for short errands when feasible. Reevaluate your setup. Could you do some tasks standing instead of sitting, even briefly? Make movement social. Suggest walks instead of coffee meetups. Join active groups together. The fundamental goal is to transform your default state from sedentary to lightly active by frequently punctuating sitting with movement. This simple but profound change keeps your metabolism more efficient, improves blood flow, engages muscles and bones, helps regulate blood sugar, and boosts energy levels. Let's turn our attention now to another cornerstone of our daily rhythm: eating. Specifically, let's talk about reevaluating our routine meals and snacking habits. Our eating habits can become deeply ingrained routines, but are these routine food choices truly serving our health, or could they be subtly contributing to the aging process? Many common routine foods in the standard Western diet, particularly processed options, can be detrimental. If your daily routine frequently includes sugary cereals, white bread sandwiches, packaged snacks, processed dinners, or nightly ice cream, you might be inadvertently fueling inflammation, disrupting blood sugar, and depriving your body of vital anti-aging nutrients. Why does this matter so much after 60? Inflammation connection. Highly processed foods, refined carbs, unhealthy fats, and added sugars are pro-inflammatory. Blood sugar. Roller coaster. Refined carbs and sugars cause energy spikes and crashes, contributing to insulin resistance and weight gain. Nutrient deficiency. Processed foods often lack the fiber, vitamins, minerals, and protective phytonutrients found in whole foods. Gut health impact. A diet high in processed foods and low in fiber can lead to gut dysbiosis, contributing to inflammation. So, the crucial change is consciously shifting the foundation of your daily routine meals and snacks away from processed convenience and towards whole, unprocessed, nutrient-dense foods. How can we make this practical shift? Reimagine breakfast. Opt for oatmeal with berries, eggs with spinach, or Greek yogurt with fruit. Upgrade your lunch. Choose large salads with lean protein, or hearty vegetable soups instead of processed meat sandwiches. Snack. Smarter. Reach for whole fruit, nuts, seeds, veggie sticks with hummus, or hard-boiled eggs instead of chips or cookies. Focus on whole food dinners. Center meals around lean protein, plenty of vegetables and whole grains or starchy vegetables. Cook more at home. Hydrate wisely. Make water your primary beverage. Limit sugary drinks. Plan ahead. A little. Meal planning. Grocery lists. Focused on whole foods and simple prep work can make healthy choices easier. This shift towards prioritizing whole foods is a cornerstone of anti-aging, directly combating inflammation, stabilizing energy, nourishing cells, supporting gut health, and aiding weight management. Now, alongside nourishing our bodies, there's another critical aspect impacting how quickly we age. Proactively integrating stress management into your daily routine. Stress is unavoidable, but chronic stress, a routine state of prolonged activation of the stress response system, acts as a powerful accelerator of aging. It impacts nearly every system, accelerating cellular aging, shortening telomeres, increasing inflammation, weakening the immune system, straining the cardiovascular system, disrupting metabolism, impairing cognitive function, disturbing sleep, and even aging the skin. The crucial change is to move from reacting to stress to proactively integrating stress management techniques into our daily lives. It's about building resilience and cultivating calm routinely. How can we do this? Schedule micro moments of mindfulness. Take 1 to 2 minutes periodically just to focus on your breath or mindfully observe an object. Practice deep breathing. Use slow, deep belly breaths to activate the relaxation response when feeling stressed. Prioritize enjoyable activities. Routinely make time for hobbies, music, reading, nature, pets, or laughing with friends. Things that help you unwind. Move your body. Physical activity is one of the best stress busters, releasing endorphins. Practice gratitude. Daily, consciously recall or write down 3 things you're grateful for. Limit exposure to stress. Triggers. Be mindful of limiting negative news, setting boundaries, or saying no when needed. Connect with others. Sharing feelings with trusted individuals is a powerful stress buffer. Ensure adequate sleep. Prioritizing good sleep is fundamental for stress management. By weaving these practices into your daily routine, you build resilience, protect yourself from the damaging effects of chronic stress, and cultivate a sense of calm, vital for healthy aging. Let's delve into our 5th and final change, focusing on keeping our most precious asset sharp, making lifelong learning and mental stimulation a daily routine. Our brains thrive on stimulation and novelty to maintain health and function. The brain possesses remarkable neuroplasticity throughout life, but it needs nurturing through active engagement. A mentally passive routine can weaken neural pathways. Lack of mental engagement can contribute to cognitive slowdown, memory issues, reduced mental flexibility, increased dementia risk, and apathy. The wonderful change is to consciously and routinely seek out activities that stimulate our minds and encourage us to learn and grow. What might this look like? Read widely and actively. Read books, articles, and discuss them. Play brain-engaging games, puzzles, crosswords, Sudoku, jigsaws, word games, card games, strategy games. Learn something new. Take a class, online or local. Learn a language, instrument, craft, or new technology. Engage in strategic thinking. Play chess, plan trips, manage finances, engage in detailed hobbies. Challenge your routine. Take a different route, try new foods, visit new places, talk to new people. Practice memory techniques, use mnemonics, visualization, or active recall. Stay socially engaged. Conversations and group activities exercise the brain. Engage your senses. Activities like cooking, gardening, or listening intently to music stimulate multiple senses. The goal is to make curiosity, learning, and mental engagement a regular feature of your routine. Choose activities you find genuinely interesting. By routinely challenging your brain, you're actively preserving its function, building resilience, and keeping your mind sharp and vibrant. So, there we have it. 5 key areas within our daily routines where conscious changes can have a profound impact on how we age after 60. Prioritizing consistent quality sleep, breaking free from prolonged sedentary behavior, shifting meals towards whole foods, proactively managing stress, and making lifelong learning and mental stimulation a regular practice. Notice how interconnected these changes are. Better sleep boosts energy for movement and healthy eating. Movement improves sleep and manages stress. Eating well fuels activity and brain function. Managing stress impacts sleep and overall health. An engaged mind motivates healthy routines. It's a beautiful ecosystem of well-being. Making adjustments can feel challenging. Remember, it's about gentle awareness and small, incremental shifts. Maybe pick just one area to focus on this month. Every small step counts. Each conscious choice is an act of defiance against the notion that feeling older is inevitable. You are actively rewriting the script for how you age. That power lies within your daily routine. I truly believe these years after 60 can be incredibly rewarding. By being mindful of our routines and making supportive changes, we equip ourselves to embrace them with greater health and resilience. Now, I would absolutely love to hear from your experience. Does your current routine include some of these elements? Is there one particular change that sparked your interest? Perhaps you have other routine adjustments that have made a big difference. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this conversation helpful, please consider giving the video a like. It really helps others find this information. And of course, if you enjoy content focused on thriving in our later years, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for spending this time with me. Remember, your daily routine is a powerful tool. Use it wisely, use it kindly, and use it to build the vibrant, healthy future you deserve. Take wonderful care, and I can't wait to see you again soon.